Brewer. David, thank you so much for this interview. I think, it's been an epic start to the week, to go out there and Malala with you, to experience these cars. And I've got a few questions for you today. So tell me a little bit about your background, about your history with motorsport.
Firstly, thanks for coming to do this, Simon. It's good to finally see our product out on the track. I love seeing other drivers in it. History of motorsport goes back a fair way, 30 years in karting now, 45 years of age. I'm in my midlife crisis era now, so I love sharing my motorsport with others. But it started like many other people from a really young age, as my father in Speedway and his friends in Speedway, and then some circuit racing friends, all that sort of stuff. I have vivid memories of being a little toddler and seeing these types of cars and built in sheds and backgrounds from really smart people over the years. And then as time has progressed, as this year signifies 30 years of go-karting, karting has been a big part of my life, a big part of many others' lives that we've been through. So I've seen some great people, met some not so great people.
Yeah.
But it's one of those ones where it's been a fulfilling life in that respect. Aspirations, like many young people have, of being a full-time race car driver, were there certainly as you were younger, and then as life evolves for most, you end up with family and your wife, kids, all the rest of the stuff. So the priority changes.
So, it's been incredible watching, obviously, over the years that we've known each other, all the different types of motorsport that you've done. But tell me about this project, because I know with go-karting and the passion that you have and what you've done for a lot of young karters in SA that have now gone on to go, GT4 categories and all sorts. Tell me about this category, because you're very passionate about it.
This is no different. There is no bridge, in my opinion, there is no bridge from go-karting, which now is a professional sport, to go-kart racing in something that's actually fast.
Yes.
At go-kart money. There is zero. You can purchase cars, certainly, like an F3 or something like that, for similar sort of money to us, but it takes a rocket scientist and a big wallet to keep it going.
Yes.
So for many years I looked at that. We were going to go down a path of sports sedans and this and that, which is a totally different path. You need a group of good mates that are committed, and you have a good program to go and do well, etc., etc. Then early 2018, we saw these come to Adelaide once. From there on, we then diverged, and now I'm running the category in bits and pieces to make sure that we keep the costing, go-karting costing.
Tell me a little bit about, for those that know nothing about these type of cars, tell me a little bit about, so what sort of engine do we have inside these cars? How have you gone around the whole reliability side of things, to make sure that things don't break as they do? So talk to me about the power and, the reliability side of that.
It's a pretty simple one. It's a Suzuki Hayabusa engine. When we get hold of them, they go and get fully rebuilt, and a health check done. Throughout that stage, we bore them out to 1400 cc's. What that does is creates a good bit of torque for the car. And out of that, we kept the reliability. So we don't change any of the standard Suzuki parts. Suzuki is well renowned for reliability. The cars are so unique that it's nearly comical. They use V-Series, and I use the word V-Series Commodore stuff. So VRV and VS Commodore diff, we shortened on one side. It runs a two-piece tail shaft out of a Commodore and brakes out of a Commodore.
And you were telling me a little bit about the history. So this project started quite some time ago.
Yeah, future races are not new. This is something, some people see them as, this is something new. They've been around since the early 2000s. A project of Peter Brox and some mates back in the day. Took it on, ran with it. It became quite successful in probably the mid-2000s. And then died off again, and it's had a revival a few times.
Yes.
So the revival this time is we've had a small change on how we do stuff, therefore bigger engines, reliability, and just trying to make it all just get back to life again.
Give me a little bit about an insight into what the future looks like.
Basically, you purchase a car, it'll be a ready-to-run car, equal to everything that's sitting behind us now. And I think the biggest part of it, as we did with you today, is just teach you how to drive it.
Yeah.
Like I think the car is so forgiving in its performance that you can go fast straight away.
Yes.
Now to go that next little bit, just takes a little bit of time.
Yes.
But the car is there and capable, and that's the biggest thing. We've got some parity in between the group at the moment, where we've got a bigger fella and then young guns that are coming straight out of karting, raced the last event. Now, there's 70 kilos difference between us, yet we matched and married the cars to not only be very, very fast, but within a couple of thousandths of a second of each other.
Yes.
So I think we managed that part quite well, but it's one of the ones where parity comes from driving. So
yes.
Let's try and teach people to drive them the way these get driven uniquely first.
Yep. So let's talk about the future. Where do you see the category going? What's your future aspirations for it?
It's like every category, it is what you make it.
Yes.
We do have a surplus of cars that are ready to be built to the specifications that people want, in as far as colour schemes and all that sort of stuff. The insides will be identical to the rest of them, but we just want to see them grow and not explode, grow progressively.
Yes.
With enthusiasts that are not here to win races, thinking that Roland Dane's going to ring them on Monday.
Yes.
We're all about having a good time afterwards, and touch wood, we haven't seen a crash in this category now for well over a decade. And we like to keep it that way because everyone wants to go home safe and minimise the work. The cars are very easy to keep, so trying to minimise the work from crash damage or anything else is important.
Phenomenal car, and I hope, you know, for the viewers out there that they get in contact with Adrenaline and we see this category grow.
Thanks everyone, thank you for today mate, it's been good.
Thank you. To celebrate the launch of this particular video, the fact that you've made it to the end, there's an exclusive offer. Instead of the $2,500 price of the retail price to drive one of these in a private session at Malala, you're going to get it for $1,500. This only applies for 4 people. Conditions do apply when it comes to this particular package, but you'll be able to go to Malala Motorsport Park, have the full support of the Adrenaline Motorsport team, have 3 whole sessions to yourself, driving this incredible, one-of-a-kind machine. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the racetrack.